Ladies and gentlemen, today we talk about Burkina Faso, a country in West Africa that is making big changes to control its future. Burkina Faso has no coastline and shares borders with 6 countries: Mali, Niger, Benin, Togo, Ghana, and Ivory Coast. It covers about 274,200 square kilometers and has a population of around 21 million people. The Mossi are the largest ethnic group, and while French is the official language, many people also speak Moorn Diola. The country became independent from France in 1960, but for many years, foreign powers, especially France, controlled its economy and politics. Burkina Faso is rich in gold and manganese, but most people depend on farming. The country has 2 seasons, a rainy season from May to October and a dry season from November to April. The government is now working hard to improve agriculture, industries, and security to make life better for its people. New leadership and vision. Since September 2022, Captain Ibrahim Traoré has been leading the country. He is working to make Burkina Faso more independent. One of his first major actions was removing French military forces and cancelling unfair agreements with foreign companies that took advantage of the country's resources. Traoré wants Burkina Faso to control its own future and wealth. He believes that the country should not rely on outsiders for security, development, or economic growth. Growing the economy. The government is making big investments in agriculture and industries to create jobs and reduce dependence on imported goods. To help farmers, the government has bought new tractors and modern equipment. They have also built a tomato factory to process local crops and reduce food imports. Another major project is mobile medical trucks that travel to remote areas. These trucks bring healthcare to people who do not have hospitals nearby. This helps improve health, reduce disease, and support rural communities. Burkina Faso is also working on improving electricity supply. More solar energy projects are being built to provide power to homes and businesses. This will help factories and small industries grow, creating more job opportunities. Fighting terrorism. For years, Burkina Faso has suffered from terrorist attacks. These attacks have killed many people and made life difficult for farmers, traders, and businesses. To fight terrorism, Burkina Faso has joined forces with Mali and Niger to form the Alliance of Sahel States. This group helps these countries defend themselves without relying on Western nations. Since forming this alliance, security has improved, and the number of terrorist attacks has gone down. The government is also working closely with local communities to train and support security forces. This makes people feel safer and more confident about the future. Additionally, Russia has agreed to send more troops and weapons to strengthen Burkina Faso militarily. This support will help the country fight terrorism more effectively and counter Western threats. New international partners. Burkina Faso is making new friends around the world. Instead of depending on Western countries, it is strengthening ties with nations like China and Russia. China is helping Burkina Faso build roads, hospitals, and schools. Russia is providing security support and has reopened its embassy in the country. These new partnerships help Burkina Faso become more independent and reduce foreign control over its resources. With better roads and railways, businesses can grow, and people can move more easily across the country. Reducing French influence. In early 2023, Burkina Faso made a historic decision by asking French troops to leave. Many people saw this as a big step toward freedom from colonial control. Other African countries, like Mali and Niger, are also following Burkina Faso's example by removing French influence from their military and government systems. The people of Burkina Faso believe they can manage their own country without foreign interference. They are working hard to develop local industries, protect their resources, and build a self-sufficient nation. Nationalizing gold mines. Gold is one of Burkina Faso's most valuable resources. In the past, foreign companies took most of the profits, leaving very little for the country. Now, Traoré's government has taken control of the gold mines. Burkina Faso is also building its own gold refinery. This means the country will no longer have to send gold abroad for processing. Instead, the gold will be refined locally, creating jobs and keeping more wealth inside the country. Improving roads and railways. The government is modernizing its transport system to boost trade and improve travel. Some of the key projects include a new railway factory that is creating jobs and improving trade routes. The Ghana-Burkina Faso Railway Project, which will make it easier to transport goods between the two countries. Roads like National Road No. 11 and the Sikasso-Korogo-Bobo-Dioulasso corridor are being upgraded. The construction of new highways and bridges to connect cities and rural areas. The Ouagadougou-Donson Airport Project, which will help increase trade and tourism. Better roads and railways will help farmers transport their products to markets quickly, reducing waste and improving their earnings. This will also make daily life easier for people living in remote areas. Better farming and fish production. To improve food security, the government is helping farmers increase cereal production by 18% in the 2024 to 2025 season. They are using modern tools, fertilizers, and high-quality seeds to produce more crops. Irrigation projects are also being developed to ensure farmers have water all year round. This helps them grow crops even during the dry season. Fish farming is also being encouraged as a new way for people to earn money and improve their diets. Additionally, Burkina Faso is investing in food processing plants. These factories will process grains, vegetables, and dairy products, reducing waste and creating more job opportunities. No more Western loans. Burkina Faso is refusing loans from the International Monetary Fund, IMF, and the World Bank. Many African countries take loans from these organizations, but they often come with conditions that keep them dependent on Western countries. Traoré's government believes that Burkina Faso can grow using its own resources. By managing its wealth wisely and investing in industries, the country is proving that Africa does not need to rely on Western financial institutions to succeed. Inspiring young people. Traoré's leadership is inspiring many young people in Burkina Faso and across Africa. He has rejected salary increases for government officials and continues to earn only his military salary. Many compare him to Thomas Sankara, a past leader who also wanted Burkina Faso to be self-reliant. Traoré's actions show that Africa's youth can lead their countries toward a brighter future without outside control. Conclusion. Burkina Faso is transforming under Captain Ibrahim Traoré's leadership. The country is becoming more independent, strengthening its economy, and creating jobs. Challenges remain, but the people of Burkina Faso are determined to build a better future. Thank you for listening. Please subscribe and stay updated on world events.